Hello everybody. Today I'd like to show you about the proper cleaning and maintenance of your share and options button. Basically I label them in my alphabet as N and O. What you'll need to see is that basically a controller is being used all during the day, whenever you're playing, when you have your sodas, when you have your food, when you have a toothbrush in your mouth, basically anything can get in there. I've had all kinds of controllers get gummed up due to beer being inside, soda being inside. What else? Toothpaste has even gotten inside before, which actually, once I started cleaning it off, was very nice. But it can get really gummed up, and when it gets really gummed up, what I like to do is show you what I do then in order to clean out the controllers that I repair. So I've removed the share and the options button, as you see. You basically just have to apply pressure to the front, push them on out, then you can take them out. Then you need to get yourself a Q-tip and the rubbing alcohol solution. It can be anywhere from 60% to 90%, just as long as the rubbing alcohol will actually dry up some of the liquid eventually. So I just put that on top of my Q-tip, go inside, almost exactly like a regular ear canal. Go in there and just clean around the edges. Uh, if you really get something super gummed up, you might want to take out all of the buttons and just have the entire casing right there for cleaning around the entire thing. But I figure usually you can just clean up right here with a Q-tip. That should be fine unless it's really gummed up. Alright, so once you clean inside of both of those canals, then that is going to be a sufficient cleaning right there. There's not going to be any more residue inside. Then you're going to need to clean these buttons. So the buttons are a little bit harder. You need to grasp them in your fingers, of course, and if you have big hands, it's a little bit hard to get to everywhere. What I would suggest, if it's too much of a hassle, you might want to get some reservoir, put them in the reservoir and use it like an alcohol bath. That can clean both of them off and also get them wet enough so that different residue will come off. After that, of course, you're going to just use a regular Q-tip to clean off the rest of the excess alcohol, and then alcohol should dry up, and that would be fine. After you've cleaned them sufficiently, then you're going to put them back into the options and share canals inside of this front shell here. So basically, if you do have big fingers, again, you might want to get some tweezers. I've got some tweezers right here. I can show you how to basically point out the area, but I'm still going to use my fingers. There's a larger tab on top of the button, and then there's a tab on the outer side of the button. You're going to want to make sure that those are pointing to the correct areas. So you have your tweezers. I'll show you the top and the bottom and the side tabs. Of course, the top tab is going to be the larger one. Then you just place that in there and get it inside. And it's going to be exactly the same way with the share button. The share button needs the larger tab to the top, and the tab on the side goes to the outer side. After that, you have them inside of your newly cleaned control. Everything should be fine there, and you should be able to push them with a little bit of force, and it'll work. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, this is Bonus Card.